The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person that's doing it. Chinese proverbs. Most people think the only way to make money in real estate is by owning the property, buy it, fix it, rent it, or flip it. But there's a completely different strategy, one that uses contracts, financing, and structure instead of drywall and paint. Here's exactly how I created a $20,000 margin on a property I didn't hold long-term ownership of. A seller had a home and wanted a fast exit. They were willing to take a discounted cash price because speed mattered more than squeezing every dollar. At the same time, the buyer wanted the home but couldn't qualify for a bank. Not because they were a risk, but because they didn't fit rigid guidelines. That's where structure comes in. I contracted the home from the seller at a discounted cash price. Then I contracted the same home to the buyer at a higher price that still appraised cleanly and fit their ability to repay. That spread becomes the foundation of the profit. But here's the real key. I created the financing. I originated the note. I underwrote the borrower. I formalized the terms. I built a bank quality asset the buyer could pay on and an investor could eventually acquire. This turns a simple transaction into a structured financial asset. I now have multiple exits. I can double close and take the $20,000. I can sell the note and capitalize on the spread, or I can raise capital against the note at a lower cost than what the note pays. That's called hypothecation. Borrowing cheaper than what the note earns and keeping the difference. That's how infinite returns happen, when the asset generates cash flow with none of your own money left in the deal, all because I positioned myself as the solution between three different needs. A seller who wants speed, a buyer who wants ownership, and an investor who wants consistency. I don't need to fully own the home to create value. I need to own the structure. This isn't flipping. This isn't wholesaling. This isn't basic seller financing. This is engineering outcomes with contracts, underwriting, and leverage in ways traditional banks can't. That's how a $20,000 spread was created on a home I didn't really need to own. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Sun Tzu.